the underground tunnels of Tokyo could speak, they might whisper of fears, forbidden desires, and dark secrets hidden from the light. This is the world Japanese film Marebito plunges us into, a directorial experiment by Takashi Shimizu, shot in just 8 days. But what is this film at its core? A terrifying journey into the depths of the human subconscious, or a disjointed exploration of fear lost within itself? The protagonist, freelance cameraman Masuoka, played by director Shinya Tsukamoto, becomes obsessed with understanding the nature of terror. His journey begins with a suicide captured on camera, a stranger gouging out his own eye in the subway. Shocked but intrigued, Masuoka chooses not to look away, but to dig deeper into what could drive someone to such an act. What fear could be so overwhelming that death becomes the only escape? Masuoka ventures into Tokyo's underground labyrinths, discovering a mysterious passage leading to a world inhabited by beings resembling demons, or perhaps hallucinations. There, he finds a naked woman tied to a rock and brings her back home. This woman, named F, turns out to be a creature that feeds on blood, driving Masuoka to become a serial killer, procuring sustenance for her. But what in this story is real? The audience views the events through Masuoka's eyes, his camera, and his increasingly fractured mind. The film deftly manipulates its viewers, leaving questions unanswered. Does F truly exist, or is she merely a creation of Masuoka's distorted psyche? Marebito sets a deeply unsettling tone from the very start. The combination of digital video footage, harsh lighting, and grainy texture lends a documentary-like realism that amplifies the unease. The camera often moves clumsily, mimicking the protagonist's perspective, creating a sense of involvement in his descent into both the city's and his own mind's abyss. This visual approach feels like a cross between the Blair Witch Project and art house minimalism. While this may frustrate viewers accustomed to traditional cinematic techniques, it perfectly captures Masuoka's alienation. For him, the world holds no meaning without the lens. The camera becomes his mediator with reality. We don't see the world as it is. We see it filtered through the video recording, distorted by his interpretation. The sound design is equally noteworthy. A constant background hum, interspersed with silence, creates an oppressive atmosphere, making even mundane moments, like Masuoka's interactions with F at home, unsettling. This auditory discomfort reinforces the film's pervasive sense of dread. Masuoka is a character devoid of typical human attachments. Living alone, he films everything around him and seems more fascinated by technology than by people. Shinya Tsukamoto's portrayal convincingly embodies a man so consumed by his search for the unknown that he becomes part of it. His obsession with fear serves as both an exploration of human nature and a metaphor for modern societal alienation. The character of F, played by Tomomi Miyashita, is less a person than a concept. Her silence and animalistic behavior emphasize themes of dehumanization. She may represent Masuoka's fears or desires personified. The film deliberately avoids explaining her origin, leaving room for interpretation. Secondary characters, like the enigmatic old man warning Masuoka about the underground creatures or the ghostly figures in the tunnels, serve more as symbols than fully realized individuals. They add a layer of mysticism to the story without grounding it in concrete reality. At the heart of the plot lies the idea of fear as an extreme emotion capable of altering perception. Masuoka seeks what he believes to be the ultimate form of terror, a fear so profound it drives people to madness and death. This quest can be seen as a metaphor for humanity's drive to understand the unknown, even when it leads to destruction. The film also examines dependence on technology. For Masuoka, the camera is not just a tool, but a means of engaging with the world. He experiences reality through the lens, as though afraid to confront it directly. This raises questions about how modern technology distances us from genuine emotions and connections with others. Finally, the film explores the thin line between reality and fiction. Tokyo's underground, the creatures called Darrow and F herself may be real, or they may be products of Masuoka's deteriorating mind. In this sense, Marebito echoes the works of H.P. Lovecraft, where protagonists encounter unspeakable horrors that defy logical explanation. Despite its ambitions, the film has flaws that are hard to ignore. Its low budget is apparent, with some scenes coming across as amateurish and certain special effects more laughable than frightening. The plot sometimes feels disjointed, with philosophical musings on fear and mythological references to the underworld not always integrating seamlessly into the narrative. This lack of cohesion risks losing the audience's attention. Additionally, the absence of clear answers may alienate viewers seeking a traditional horror movie with a definitive conclusion. Marebito leans more toward art house cinema than mainstream horror, demanding patience and a willingness to interpret. Marebito is less about scaring its audience and more about unsettling them. It provokes discomfort, prompting reflection on the nature of fear and our connection to reality. However, its experimental approach to form and content won't appeal to everyone. If you enjoy atmospheric, psychologically complex films with surreal elements, Marebito is worth watching. But if you're after a fast-paced story with clear resolutions and terrifying monsters, you might want to look elsewhere. The film leaves viewers with mixed feelings, but therein lies its strength. It offers no easy answers and doesn't aim to please everyone. Instead, it's a meditative journey into the depths of the human subconscious, posing questions each viewer must answer for themselves.